Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering: if your browser is being redirected to Jerenga.click, your computer may be infected with adware. And VVWQ and JJWW Ransomware join the Stop Djvu Ransomware family. Has your web browser been repeatedly directing you to Jerenga.click? If so, this could indicate that you may have unknowingly installed a browser hijacker, adware, or potentially unwanted program on your computer. Browser hijackers and adware, like the ones associated with the constant redirects to Jerenga.click, are designed to generate ad-driven revenue for their owners. When you arrive at Jerenga.click, you will generally experience a multitude of commercial ads, banners, pop-ups, and other promotional materials popping up on your screen. Browser hijackers, adware, or potentially unwanted programs may also perform unwanted modifications to your browser to display various advertisements and perform unsolicited page redirects. The mere presence of such programs may expose you to additional online threats and other security issues. Pups, adware, and browser hijackers that Jerenga.click is associated with may hijack and change your default homepage, search engine, and new tab settings. You may also notice an increase in ads when you browse the web. Additionally, some web pages you visit often may not be displayed properly, and you could be offered fake software updates that would only install more unwanted programs. Browser hijackers, adware, and pups are also known to collect your web browsing data, your IP address, geolocation, and other information for online marketing purposes. The McAfee or Norton scam associated with Jerenga.click. Some users that have been infected with a potentially unwanted program associated with Jerenga.click have reported being driven towards a scam that purports to be associated with such legitimate antivirus software as McAfee or Norton. Users may receive a pop-up message that states in part, "Your PC is infected with 5 viruses. Action required. Your subscription has expired. Renew now to keep your PC protected." If your PC is unprotected, it is at risk for viruses and other malware. If you have never downloaded and installed either McAfee or Norton antivirus software on your computer, but you're receiving these messages in tandem with constant redirects to Jerenga.click, you are likely infected with a browser hijacker, adware, or potentially unwanted program. How do I remove adware, browser hijackers, and pups from my computer? We strongly recommend removing adware, browser hijackers, and pups that may cause redirects to sites like Jerenga.click. You should scan for and remove unwanted software from your computer by using a reputable malware remediation tool. To prevent the installation of potentially unwanted programs in the future, you should practice good web surfing habits like avoiding questionable freeware sites, torrent pages, and other websites that may host unreliable software. New infection variants from the Stop Djvu Ransomware family have been a constant in the malware world, and the gang strikes again with VVWQ Ransomware. Like other associated malicious code strains, this ransomware locks files and then demands a ransom fee to restore file access. Ransomware can be distributed via software bundles, So if you tend to download freeware or pirated apps distributed via torrent or software crack sites, you may end up installing threats like VVWQ Ransomware. VVWQ Ransomware locks most of the popular file types, including photos, music, documents, and videos. During the file encryption process, VVWQ Ransomware adds the .vvwq extension to affected files and leaves a ransom note on the user's desktop and in every folder that contains encrypted files. Unfortunately, an online decryption tool that can unlock encrypted files is not currently available. The only reliable way to recover infected files is to restore them from a backup. Victims can also attempt to use alternative data recovery options, but there's no guarantee that alternative data recovery tools will be able to unlock all the encrypted files. Once downloaded and installed, VVWQ Ransomware employs the AES encryption algorithm to lock up target files. It then demands a ransom in exchange for the decryption key. The decryption key costs $980, but the ransomware's operators will offer a 50% discount and only charge $490 if the victim contacts them within the first 72 hours after the infection. The hackers can be contacted at support@bestyourmail.ch and support@sys@airmail.cc. We discourage establishing contact with the hackers, however, as there is no guarantee that they will provide decryption tools after payment or even communicate with you. How do I deal with the VVWQ ransomware infection? To protect yourself from VVWQ ransomware, you should invest in a reputable malware remediation tool to regularly scan for elements associated with this troublesome ransomware infection. Additionally, you should also back up your files on an external hard drive or cloud storage. JJWW Ransomware is one more addition to the prolific Djvu ransomware family. Like its many predecessors, it locks files and demands a ransom fee to restore a user's file access. Ransomware may spread via spam email attachments, malware-laced websites, and peer-to-peer websites offering cracked software. If you tend to download applications from misleading and/or potentially unreliable third-party sites, you may unwittingly install ransomware like JJWW Ransomware on your computer. JJWW Ransomware encrypts multiple file types, including photos, music, documents, and videos. JJWW Ransomware received its name based on the telltale.jjww extension that it appends to encrypted files. After file encryption, it also leaves a ransom note named readme.txt on the user's desktop and in every folder containing affected files. The ransom note offers a decryption key for $980, but the ransomware's operators will offer a 50% discount and only charge $490 if the victim contacts them within the first 72 hours after infection. Although the hackers provide contact information and can be contacted at support@bestyourmail.ch and support@sys@airmail.cc, we strongly discourage establishing contact with them, as there is really no guarantee that they'll provide decryption tools after payment or even communicate with you. Unfortunately, victims of JJWW ransomware do not have access to a free decryption tool at the moment. The best way to get the encrypted files back is to restore them from a backup. If you do not have a file backup, you can research the web and search for a dependable data recovery service that may possibly restore some of the encrypted files. How do I deal with a JJWW ransomware attack? To protect yourself from a JJWW ransomware attack, you should have a reputable malware remediation tool installed on your computer. A reliable malware remediation tool can regularly scan for elements associated with this troublesome ransomware infection, as well as other malware. To mitigate the potential damage to your files, do not forget to back them up on an external hard drive or virtual cloud storage. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like SpyHunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. SpyHunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. SpyHunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware, and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the SpyHunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. SpyHunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download SpyHunter today. Thanks for watching.